All right. A couple more comics left. Let's make it some noise for this next guy. He's hilarious. Make it loud for the very funny Carlos Mendez, everybody.
Thank you very much. This is great. Look at all you guys out on the town with your friends having fun, right? Yeah! Do you ever just want to kill yourself? Except you don't have the balls to do it. So to make it easier on you, and I don't know, I'm surprised to that shit, you start asking for a bunch of rides from drunk drivers, just fuck it. My friends are starting to catch on to that. They're like, Carlos, if you want to crash so bad, why don't you drive? And I told them, you fucking kidding me? The drunk driver is the one motherfucker that always survives. Yeah, that's why we have DUIs in the first place. See, because if we lived in a world where everyone except the drunk driver always lived, they wouldn't even call it a DUI. They just call it, hey man, I really hope you make it back okay. So on the ride back, to bump up that probability up just a little bit more, I'll start fucking with the driver. Like, hey, I think you just got a text. You should probably read that. No, right now it sounded important. Or, look man, I know you're on your second strike and everything, but I think that squad car is trying to race you. You really gonna take that shit? You pussy. Let's get this out of the way. Yes, I am dressed up. No, it's not for you guys. It's for my family, for when I ask for a ride from one of you drunks at the end of the show. Want to look good for the open casket? No, I'm not a good person. I'm not. I try to be. I called up my grandma the other day to wish her a happy birthday. Turns out she slept in later than normal, or as I like to call it, practicing. Been following the last few of her practice seasons. I think she's going to get drafted soon. No, it is sad. It's sad because it's getting to the point where my family and I started talking about how maybe it's time we put her in one of those places where you put old people. What do you call it? Casket. I'm just kidding, you guys. She's already dead. A little bit about me. I wear Ninja Turtles boxers. That's the right response right there. I wear them because I always want to feel like my balls are safe. And they work too, they work. Because ever since I started wearing them, I haven't been kicked in the nuts, not even once. That's because they protect against the Foot Clan. Cowabunga little dudes. Thanks. When I was young, I was still learning, and I used to take everything literally. My teachers used to tell me to dream big. Now look at me. Those fucking assholes. No, I knew my life was going in the wrong direction one day after ordering a burger. I said, hey, didn't you used to work at the Carl's Jr. across town? Oh, shit, I need to change my lifestyle, man. I have been going to the gym, though, trying to get skinnier. The people that know me, they're like, Carlos, that's great. You're doing something positive for yourself. Keep it up. I don't want to break it to them that, no, it isn't positive. I just want there to be less of myself. For me to hate. No, it's working, though, because it's a confidence boost going into convenience stores nowadays. Like, I walk through the door, you're like, dun, 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 dun. There's no third one? Progress. So even that little bit of progress shows me that I have to keep going no matter what. Because excuses are like assholes. Fuck excuses. If two girls are dating, do they starve to death? What do you want to eat? I don't know. What do you want to eat? I don't know. What do you want to eat? Just an endless loop like those vultures from the Jungle Book. Who am I kidding? If two girls are dating, they always have something to eat, right? Clam bake. Look, guys, I know that gay marriage is a really divisive issue in this country, but what if you're not sure if you believe in gay marriage or not? Does that make you a fagnostic? That joke's too controversial. I don't want to press that many buttons, so instead I'm just going to compare black people and Mexicans. I think it's really funny the way that black people are always like, run, it's the police. And Mexicans are like, corre, es la policía. So different, you guys. Just different cultures. Or the way that black people always get big blocks of government cheese. And Mexicans always get big blocks of government cheese with the fucking jalapeno on top. Tax season just passed. Last week was April 15th, and white people were like, I don't want to pay that. Because it's like the one time of the year where shit doesn't go their way. Meanwhile, minorities are like, yes, we can finally afford to eat again. For like a month and a half. I don't want to sound biased though, because I think it's completely unfair when minorities get advantages with things like affirmative action, while white people have to scrape by with things like inheritance, medical insurance. God, I hate white people. And by white people, I mean Jews and Asians. I don't know how many of you guys remember this old TV show board game. It was everywhere back in the day. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? I fucking love that game. Yeah, I played it throughout my entire childhood. But the thing is, I'm Mexican, so I had to play the knockoff version. It was called Where in San Diego is Carmen? To be honest with you guys, my mom's name was Carmen. I never actually found her. Don't say, these are jokes, none of this is real. Like the Easter Bunny or love. It's funny because it's true. I was dating this girl for almost 2 years, and look, I wasn't going to jump into marriage anytime soon because honestly, I'm not into jumping of any kind, really. But I truly thought she was the one. In fact, I knew exactly where and how this girl was going to be proposed to, and apparently so did she. And that was anywhere, by absolutely anyone else. Yeah, first time she broke up with me was exactly 1 week before my birthday. Second time was a month. That's when I learned she's really bad at giving presents. Yeah, when she broke up with me, she said she couldn't love me anymore because she realized that I would never be able to learn how to love myself. And I told her, well, of course not. Because if you really think about it, what is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. You got it. No, when she broke up with me, she also said that I was combative and unlikable, and I said, no, fuck you. Fucking likable. Might explain why my longest relationship has been with alcohol. Cheers. This isn't water. I want to start a dating website exclusively for Amish people. Call it rumspringallupinthatAss.com. I love it when there's white people in the crowd that get that joke. I'm a selfish lover. I don't share my porn with anyone. And I also think that pussy is a lot like a favorite TV show. When it's fresh and new to you, you love it. You want it to be renewed next season. But after a couple of years, it starts to get old and predictable. And you think, sure, I don't want it to get canceled. I've already invested so much time into this. But at least add a new cast member or something, you know? I think that joke solidifies I'm single. Speaking of, they say that desperation is the worst quality a woman can ever see in a man. But I say, why won't you love me? Thank you very much. My name is Carlos Mendez. You guys have been great.
Carlos Mendez, keep it going, everybody. All right, a few more contestants left. This next guy is hilarious. Make it loud for the very funny P-Man.